Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is day, I don't know, it's going to be like day 5. Yeah, day 5 of the Conjuring Universe series, leading up to The Devil Made Me Do It on the 4th. And I've been watching all these movies straight through, and this is one that is not on streaming. I actually had to buy it. I have it right here. That one right there, that's The Nun. I just bought it on Blu-ray, but the week before I had to watch it because I knew that it wasn't on streaming. It was like $6. If you guys are interested in that, it's right there. I mean, you can't watch it on my stuff, but it's on Amazon for like $5, or you can rent it for like $3 on YouTube. But today we're going to start talking about The Nun. The Nun was released in 2018 and is written by Gary Dauberman and directed by Corin Hardy. I have a quick little short story about how I first watched The Nun. The Nun was the first Conjuring movie I ever watched, and this was on 2018 on opening night. And me and two of my friends, they were my best friends at the time, we were at this school picnic, okay? It was the first week of school, and it was that Friday night, and there's this picnic that the school puts on right during school hours, and you go out and you like have a barbecue and you just sit with your friends. So we did. And I was like, you know what we should do to commemorate this moment? And they were like, what? I was like, we should go see a movie. And they're like, okay, what movie? And I was like, I don't know what's playing. I have no clue. We'll just go to the movie theater and watch whatever's playing. And we went to the movie theater and The Nun was playing. We didn't really know what it was about. We didn't know if it was a scary movie. We were pretty confident it was a scary movie. We didn't know to what extent it was scary. And I had never seen a horror movie in theaters before. So we walked in and we sat down and it was really, really scary. When you first watch this movie, it is really scary. I was horrified in the theater. I really was. And then I watched Halloween later in the theater, and then I watched It Chapter 1. It Chapter 1 might have actually been first. I don't remember. But regardless, I like horror movies in theaters now. They're really fun. But this movie was really special for me because of my first, Conjuring movie. It's crazy. It's in the Conjuring universe, which is really exciting. And, so yeah, the first time I watched it was really scary. And then I watched it just now, this week, and it's not scary. No spoilers, but this movie sucks! It's so bad. It is a mess of just really bad elements mixed together. And I want to talk about one in particular that I think really made this movie shine out as really bad, is the sound design. There is no dialogue. There's dialogue, but you can't freaking hear it. I have this sound bar, this beautiful, dusty sound bar. Oh, that looks so nice. Wow, look at that. I have this nice, beautiful sound bar that is capable of making almost anything sound good. And this movie made it so difficult to hear any dialogue, and then all of a sudden, when anything hears, it'd be like, BAM! And like the loudest sound in the world, which is something that, a lot of movies have been doing recently, and it's really dumb. And this one falls right into that trap, because before this, sure, there was still a lot of loud noises and sudden jump scares, but at least you could hear all the dialogue and all the words and that kind of stuff throughout the whole movie. This one you couldn't. And the story is very loose. They're like, oh yeah, there's this nunnery, and the nuns are dying, and you need to go figure out why they're dying. And then they go there and they're like, oh wow, I know this really old nun and all this kind of weird stuff. And honestly, it just didn't work for me at all. The connections in its own story were confused. It was like they didn't know who knew who, and it was just like this weird, mess of just really dumb concepts that didn't work. And the things that did work was the nun. When they had the nun on there, the nun was cool. I liked the scary nun. The scary nun is scary. It's scary as hell. It's awesome. And I like Valak a lot. The only problem is she has 5 minutes of screen time. So then the rest of the movie, you're like, it was so boring. I would not recommend watching this one. I really wouldn't, but I understand you have to for the series. I had to. Let's look at some of the acting, starting with Damien Bashir as Father Burke. I actually like his performance. I like him as a whole. I think that they could have made his sound design better so I could hear him all the time, but I do think that he did a relatively good job. I don't think that anything was his fault in terms of why I didn't like this movie. And Tasia Farmiga as Sister Irene. I think it's getting a little bit too close to home to hire a sister for a movie in the same universe, because they look really similar. They're pretty close to similar. So I think it was a little bit bold of a choice, but regardless, Tasia was really, really good and really fun to watch. So I do, I suppose, appreciate that they did that. But also, I feel like it can be kind of confusing to viewers. And the end of this movie is pretty cool. I actually kind of like the ending, how the ending very much so connects to the Conjuring universe. I think it was very well done, very smartly done. But I did have a couple issues with the whole, like, that's the only part that connects. It's so not smart. And, like, how did the nun get back out for the Conjuring 2? There are questions that need to be answered about this movie, and I don't even care if I know the answers or not, because I think it's just such a bad movie. I wouldn't recommend watching this movie if you can help it. It's really dull and really boring. A lot of people are going to like it. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, it's got all these jump scares, and I'm like, great. I like horror movies. I like jump scares. But I don't think that a movie just based on jump scares is going to work for anybody. I'm sorry, but it's just not. And so I'm going to go ahead and give The Nun a C. Not a very good movie. Would not recommend watching it, but that's okay. We still have a couple more videos about the Conjuring universe. We have The Curse of La Llorona tomorrow, and we have Annabelle Comes Home on Thursday. On Friday, The Devil Made Me Do It. Really, I will be watching that and doing a new release on that. And then announcement after that. So as of Friday, that Saturday, I will be going on vacation. I'm going to Florida for a week. I will still have videos coming out regularly. I will still have videos coming out every single day. I just may be less likely to be able to answer comments. I'm still going to check comments every single day. But just know that it might take me a little bit more in terms of like hours that I check them. But if you guys do comment, I will be looking at them. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about The Nun. But that I'm not going on vacation till Saturday. So you got time to comment. And I have time to respond. But that's going to do it for me today. And as always, keep watching movies and television. Stay educated. And I'll see you guys in the next video.